see a different reality. Children who will grow uneducated. Actually, education is the greatest gift a human being can have.
Right.
But these children will grow up without one. Mm-hmm. So not just that, on top of that, they are also utterly exploited because of the fact that they have to wake up, they live from sun up to sundown.
So the story is about that, right? It's about
exactly
children living in servitude. And we see images of Haiti on television. Obviously, it's been a nightmare for years, but especially in the last year, right, with a lack of an organized government and gang activity kind of running Port-au-Prince and so on and so forth. Every day, though, for many children in Haiti, when you say servitude, they basically can't go to school, right? They have to basically serve others who have power over them.
Well, here's the reality of it. But 30% of the Haitian population prior to the earthquake lived in urban areas, and the vast majority of Haitian people lived in the countryside. Mm-hmm. So within that population, I would say more than 60% of them are quite poor, and they have children, but they cannot afford to raise them properly, clothe them, feed them. As a result of that, they send their children to stay with a relative sometimes or a complete stranger, in exchange for what they cannot provide.
Right, so that somebody can provide the basic necessities for a child. So in this book, we learn about Lucinette and Celine? Louisinette, yeah. After my French is
work
bad.
on that, Kevin.
I know, it's horrible. But basically you talk about the fact of this situation, but you help us understand it through the course of a story.
Correct.
Right, which is pretty powerful stuff. If folks want to get a copy of this book, the best way to do that is to go to the website, right?
No, not necessarily.
No?
The book is available everywhere they sell books.
Oh, okay.
You can get it Barnes & Noble, Amazon.com, books, bookshop, you name it. Even in Walmart, you can get it too.
Oh, okay.
If you go to Walmart website, you can purchase that too.
So once again, the name of the book, I would imagine if you just Google it, then you'll have all these options.
Exactly. Or
right?
just Google my name too. So not just this one, but other books also will show up.
Yeah.
So far.
The Cry of a Lone Bird. This is the name of this particular book that Dr. Isma has written. There are others out there, but this is the one we're talking about today. The Cry of a Lone Bird. Dr. Isma, ISMA. So if you're Googling and going online, Amazon or what have you, that's what you want to know. Once again, the name of the book, The Cry of a Lone Bird. And Dr. Isma has also selected some music for us to play during the course of our time with him this morning. So we're going to listen to a little bit of that, and then when we come out of this song, he'll explain to us why we're playing it. Mm-hmm.
Mountains rise, they kiss the sky. Nan soleil là, nous pas qu'à mourir.
The earth is bruised, but it still grows. La vie pousse côté de l'eau coulée.
Feet on the ground, hearts in the air. Nous lever mais nous, bon Dieu, ouais nous là.
We are the hope.
Nous c'est l'espoir.
Through the ashes, nous lever encore. Hold on to dreams, que me rêve fort. We are the hope. Nous c'est l'espoir. Children sing where the winds are wild. Yo chantez fort, yo portez l'amour.
The drums beat loud in the valley deep. Ils sont qu'à content se flamme nan,
nous pape jam suspend. We are the hope,
nous c'est l'espoir.
through the ashes, nous lever encore. Hold on to dreams, que mes rêves yo fort.
We are the hope, nous c'est l'espoir.
We are the hope,
Nous c'est l'espoir.
through the ashes, nous lever encore. Hold on to dreams, que mes rêves yo fort.
We are the hope, nous c'est l'espoir.
Very pretty song. The song is "We Are the Hope." And,
Yes.
And who sings this song, Dr. Isma?
It's a secret.
Oh, it's a secret. All right, that's good. That's
You
good.
know, these are not professionals, but the thing is,
Really, they're good.
I was looking for someone is a great Haitian songstress who lives in Germany. Her name is T. Cohen,
Right,
and I was looking for her to sing the song for me.
right.
But since she's out of my reach, so I had to find someone whose voice is as
Similar.
the closest
You
you
did a
can
good
get to T. Cohen. Right?
Yeah, beautiful voice. The Cry of a Lone Bird is the book that we are trying to get you to buy, to be honest. We think it's a great read, and you can purchase it just about anywhere you would normally get your books, whether that's Amazon or Barnes & Noble, even Walmart.com. Just look up Dr. Isma, I-S-M-A. That's Ardain Isma, I-S-M-A. He's the author, and he's here with us live in studio, and he is also a resident of St. Augustine, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
for
we're-
18 years now.
Wow, that's awesome. Well, thank you. And so it's always amazing, Karen, that within our midst here in St. Augustine, we have, authors and celebrities and others, and we don't even know they're here.
They're in like everybody else.
Yeah,
walking the
shopping at
streets.
the Publix. Yeah. The Cry of a Lone Bird. So that song, though, which is We Are the Hope, you chose that to help highlight the story of your book because...
Because actually, hope is what keeps people alive. It's what also forces people to go into a long struggle for justice and equality.
Right.
So if you fight alone, it may be extremely difficult for you to reach destination. But when you decide to convince people to join you in a struggle, just like the two main characters of the story, Louisinette and Celine. Louisinette is the victim and Celine is the protagonist on the quest to seek justice on behalf of a friend, Louisinette. So together they forge a powerful force, getting kids in towns and young people in town and others who would sympathize with them to seek justice.
Yeah. So we learn about these two women. Of course, we should say, too, that this book is set in Haiti, 1948.
48,
right?
yes.
But it's obviously very relevant to, the chaos
Exactly.
that is Haiti today. So the story feels very timely, obviously. It's I would imagine a great read. And sometimes when we talk about these books, people think they're getting ready to read Moby Dick. This is not 800 pages, right?
No,
This is something they can read on a short trip
Exactly.
somewhere, right?
It'll be on the coffee table in the morning. Right?
Yeah, and be inspired by it in
Beautiful.
a short period of time, right?
Exactly, yes.
So, is there another book? Is there going to be a sequel to this? I don't want to do the spoiler. Does it end in a way that there could be a follow-up book?
No, unfortunately, it's very difficult to come up with a sequel for a story like this. But I would say this, though, after you read this book, if you truly believe in the power of social justice, it will touch your heart. Even though I always say that human heart is such a complex thing.
Right.
That's exactly what is demonstrated in the story, because Celine is from an entirely different social economic background
Right.
than the victim herself.
Yeah.
So, but no matter where you are from, okay? And then you can still find humanity in every human being.
That's right. And that's the message of the book. Once again, the book, The Cry of a Lone Bird. Dr. Isma is here with us live in studio. We encourage you to go out and purchase the book. You can get it anywhere where you normally purchase your books. And we have another song that we're going to play, Rise Up Together.
Rise Up Together. That's,
right. Who's going to sing this? Or is that a secret too?
No, it's a group in Miami, and it's called Troubadour, which means folk songs in Creole. Okay. But the song itself is in English, though.
Okay. All right. Here we go. We'll be back with Dr.
The ground shakes, the drum calls the fire. Our hearts beat louder than the fire. Chains may bind but cannot hold. We are rivers fierce and bold. Rise up together, rise up now. We won't bow, we won't bow. Rise up together, rise up strong. This is our land where we belong. The wind carries whispers of our name. The sky echoes our burning flame. Feet pounding earth like thunder's cry. We stand unbroken, we'll never die. Through the dark, through the pain, we are more than the chain. Hey, 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 rise up together, rise up now. Hey, hey, we won't bow, we won't bow. Hey, hey, rise up together, rise up strong. Hey, hey, this is our land where we belong. Hey, shout it loud, let the mountains hear. We are one and we have no fear. Drums of courage, hearts of steel. Our voices rise, we break the sea. Hey, hey, oh, 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 oh.
So we're playing some music and also highlighting a book that Dr. Ardain Isma wrote, The Cry of a Lone Bird. But you also wrote and produced this song, right?
Yes.
And the name of the song is Wings of the Unseen.
Wings of the Unseen.
What inspired you to write this song?
Exactly those little Restavek, children in servitude. Because the thing is now, they want to fly.
Right.
But they're asking, these are wingless birds. Yeah. So they're calling for the wings so they can fly.
Fly out of servitude.
Exactly.
Oh,
yeah.
beautiful.
All right, very good.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's do a little more of it. Then we're going to come back and spend a little more time with Dr. Isma.
A shadow falls on the valley floor. The river whispers and knows no war. Chains of silence, heavy and cold. They bind the young, they strangle the old. Give me wings, wings of the unseen. Let me fly where the air is clean. Through the storms, past the screams, freedom lives in the space between. The moon hangs low, a sentinel pale. The wind hums softly veil so thin. Where do you start? Where do you begin? A cry in the dark, a hand in the rain. All I seek is release from this chain.
Wings of the Unseen, that's the name of the song, and Dr. Isma, who wrote and produced that song, is here with us. He's also an author of the book, The Cry of a Lone Bird, and we're proud to say he is a resident and part of our community right here in St. Augustine and St. Johns County.
Local indeed.
How about that?
Exactly, yes.
Yeah, see, some of the smartest, most fun people in the world live right here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure about that.
Clowns everywhere else in the country, but not here.
Oh, no. Yeah, we got them.
Yeah, The Cry of a Lone Bird. And I'm going to just read just a little bit from the summary of it, and then Dr. Isma can add to it. But this book is set in Haiti in 1948. It unfolds in a small rural town in Haiti. Obviously, Haiti has been a troubled nation for quite some time. And it talks about Louisinette, a young servant girl trapped in a life of exploitation and hardship. Features all sorts of issues that really happen to folks, especially children who are in servitude even today in 2025.
Yes.
Not only in Haiti, but in other parts of the world as well.
Exactly. That's why I have an epilogue at the end of the story that also explains not only the reason why I have written this story, but also to raise awareness around such a, not just a tragedy. In some cases, you would say it's a travesty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you talk about predators in particular, right?
Exactly.
We sort of see images of that in the quick video glimpses of Haiti today, especially because of the gang activity that's going on there, right? And the people are relatively helpless.
Exactly. It's just like it's like a country which has just been held hostage by a group of people, completely unhinged, and trying to destroy such a beautiful history behind the creation of Haiti back some 200 years ago. But most people do not realize that Haiti is the second independent country in the Americas, second only to the United States.
Right.
It's
been independent for a long, long time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yet so many families are put between a rock and a hard place where they don't have enough money to feed their own children, so they have to give them up.
Exactly.
Because otherwise, what would happen to the children? They would starve.
Yeah, it's interesting. Even I knew you were coming in today, but there was one of the lead news story today in the Wall Street Journal is about how the last remaining factory in Haiti that makes Hanes T-shirts just shut down yesterday because of gang activity.
Yes.
So then again, now you have no place where people can earn a wage, right?
And even if you want to travel to Haiti right now, it's going to be a major headache because the thing is now the international airport and Port-au-Prince has been closed for some time. The only way in and out of the country is a small airport in the second largest city in the north called Cape Haitian.
Okay.
So very difficult to go in and out.
Right.
And so what that means, it means the fight for living conditions is worsening. So
yeah. Well, we encourage you to read this book to further understand what's going on, right here in our hemisphere, not too far from Florida, right?
Yes.
Right.
But behind the story itself, there's a beautiful love story behind it, too. Yeah. Because the protagonist herself finds out there cannot be two different, you can't really separate love from fighting for social justice. Right. And there's a young man who really was determined to win the heart of the protagonist, and she kept postponing it. But at the end of the day, she finds out that because a struggle triumphed, not because you were able to keep apart what your heart feels. for someone you love, but also what your heart feels for someone you're determined to seek justice on her behalf. And at the end, she finds out that it triumphs because of love for both of them.
Yeah. Of course.
Well, the novel's very powerful, emotional as you would expect, and once again, not an intimidating read by any stretch. There's even, I was chuckling, a glossary in the back of the book in case you have any issues with some of the Creole and French terms.
Yeah,
right?
there's a glossary at the back of it, too.
That was fun.
Smart.
Yeah, it is very smart. You can purchase this book anywhere where you purchase books, whether that's Amazon.com or even Walmart.com, or I would imagine if you walk into Barnes & Noble, right?
Yeah.
You can get it there, too. The Cry of a Lone Bird. The Cry of a Lone Bird is the name of the novel, and, of course, it's written by Ardain Isma, Dr. Isma, who is a resident here in St. Augustine and part of the faculty at Embry-Riddle. Dr. Isma, any closing thoughts before we let you go?
Yes. I just hope that if you are listening today, and you should try it. I've written this book from the soul because I believe that children, they deserve better than that, than to be forced into servitude, deprived a life that every human being, should have. Just because that you're from a disenfranchised part of society doesn't mean that you should be condemned to remain in poverty. But in Haiti and many other countries around the world, you find people who are born in poverty, live in poverty, and die in poverty.
Yeah.
And when you understand that human intelligence is the greatest gift for any country,
right,
depriving these children an education is just like giving a great disservice to humanity.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Dr. Isma, thank you for your time. Congratulations on the book and all your great work. Okay?
Thank you so much for having me.
Classic Hits, 103.9 WSOS.